Hello there! Welcome back to Advent Chats. I know it's been a little bit. Today is the 6th of December, but I'm also catching up for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we've got a 4 days worth of Advent Chats in one video, and I just saw my neighbor's cat kind of traipsing through the front yard. So welcome back. So today I'll be recording in 2 parts. You'll see future me a little later this evening, but I figured while I'm still waiting for part of my chores to do themselves at work, I'm waiting for my laundry to finish up. So if you hear any if you hear a lot of machine noise, that's what's going on. Anyway, I've got a little bit of progress on my mystery knit along. I've got some prompts for the photo challenge and my responses. So let's get started real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. Much better. Today I've got, of course, my favorite little farmer's market mug, and I'm enjoying a Downton Abbey themed tea, because why not? This is also appropriate for the holidays because this is Mrs. Patmore's plum pudding. It's by Republic of Tea, and I absolutely love it. This is my last tea bag, so I may have to restock, but at the same time, I'm trying to thin out my tea stash. So anyway, cheers! So good. Has kind of a toffee-ish vanilla flavor with dried fruits, and I love it. Anyway, so going into the knitting, I did start to make a little bit of progress on my mystery knit along. It's by Forbidden Fiber Company, and it was from 2019. So, I mean, I don't think there's going to be any spoilers for anyone else that might be watching, but you never know. But so far I have clues 1 and 2 finished, and then I started clue 3, made a little bit of headway, and then realized I did it wrong. So you'll see my I'll post a clip of that kind of at the end or in a little inset. But here's what I have. So I did use that. So it turns out I needed that provisional cast on a little bit sooner than I thought. I thought that was going to be at the tail end, but nope. So colorways so far are, to recap, Buddy from Elf, General Waverly from White Christmas, and then we have, open the box because I keep it nice and tidy. And like I said, you can see all my original unboxing and reactions in my 2019 Advent chat. So you can see my original surprise, the original laughter. But we have No Food After Midnight from Gremlins. Oh my gosh, that movie scared the living daylights out of me as a kid. I think I watched it one time when, oh gosh, how old? I don't even remember how old I was. Probably like 8, I want to say. And at the time I had a Furby. So yeah, the resemblance to the Mogwai and the Gremlins to my Furby was a little uncanny, so that kind of unsettled me for a bit. Anyway, I think as an adult, it's one of those movies that if I watched it again, I could probably appreciate it a little bit more. So clue number 3 is, as far as the stitch pattern, it's the same stitch as clue 2, which, oh my goodness, it is very pretty. And to hold my stitches, this is what I love about interchangeable needles, is I can just use a cable instead of having to get like a stitch minder or can't remember what they're called. They're like a big safety pin that you thread your work through. But I used my my interchangeables. Speaking of needles, I think these are Addies. Just if anyone's curious, the pattern calls for a size 6 needle. So I used these are my Addies, right? I don't remember what these are. But I love using them. They're not quite as sharp as the Hayas, but they do have a nice fine point. And then these are from my Lickas that I actually won in a giveaway, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I'm working on now. Again, I'm still playing catch up, so I don't have anything for clues 5 or 6 yet, but we'll get there. That's everything for knitting. Let's see. I think I'll leave off here, pick up a little bit later this evening, and we'll talk about the photo challenge and just other fun things. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. And with the power of video editing, I am back several hours later. Had a fun day. So got the Christmas tree all lit up and decorated. You'll get to, you'll get to see it a little later in its full decorated glory. So anyway, the original plan was to move on to the photo prompts, but I do want to give a little update on my knitting since I made a little progress while I was visiting my mom. So I think when I spoke to you guys earlier in the morning, I was like maybe on this first row, but so far now I have 5 repeats of the main pattern. So that's 10 rows, or almost 10 rows. I have 9 right now, but anyway, and I need 14 repeats, so getting closer. I think while Taylor and I watch some TV tonight, lately we've been watching Hogan's Heroes. While we watch that, I'll see if I can maybe finish the clue. So anyway, just wanted to show that off for you. So yay, more progress. Oh, and then I also have another cup of tea. This time I'm enjoying some Sugar Plum Spice by Celestial Seasonings. That's good. I like that one. I used to not like that when I was little, but it's definitely grown on me. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right, photo prompts. So as you guys know, or if you are jumping in and haven't watched the last installments of the Advent Chats, I am participating in the 2021 Insta Advent Photo Challenge by Busted Halo. You can follow me on Instagram as Mrs. Andrews Plays. I do have another Instagram handle, Handmade Hound, and that one has more knitting, even though I haven't really posted much of anything lately. So, anyway, sorry, getting a little scatterbrained. So for the last few prompts, so I think I missed out a recording on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Friday's prompt was, oh gosh, what was Friday's prompt? Oh, that's right. Friday's prompt was waiting. And for that one, generally speaking, of course, we think of the time of Advent as waiting for Christ to be born, that time of preparation. But I wanted to kind of use that one to sneak in a photo of one of my favorite shelter dogs. His name is Panther. And that one's kind of a 2-in-1. I'll post the picture right up here. And with Panther, he's a long-term dog, so we've been waiting for a well-matched family to come and show interest, or even if they're interested in another dog that doesn't really fit what they're looking for, maybe we'll suggest Panther. But also it has a picture of him sitting and waiting politely at a door. That picture was taken from a video that I took when doing a coaching session with our lead trainer. And him sitting and waiting is part of what we call in the shelter swag. So sit, wait, attend, and generalize. I could go on and on about the dog behavior, but also kind of wait. It also symbolizes a lot of the waiting that we've had to do as for his behavior to kind of improve, and for all of our hard work in training him to kind of sink in. And he's still definitely a work in progress, but he's really come such a long way. I'm very, very proud of him, because when he first came in, he was an over-the-top rambunctious, what we call pandemic puppy. So he had no socialization, very little training. His idea of getting attention is like jumping up on people, body slamming, and using his mouth and teeth to try and get people to play, which is typical dog behavior, but not polite. So yeah, I'm very, very proud of the progress that he's made. Honestly, if we had the right setup, Taylor and I would take him in a heartbeat, but we don't. So we're hoping that someone comes for him. So that was Friday. On Saturday, the prompt was reunion. And for that one, I had to do a picture of me with my dear darling friend Jessie of the Two Sticks and Strings podcast. Mooah. By the way, she posted an episode recently, so if you have not checked her out, do so. What are you waiting for? Anyway, so the picture that I posted was one that we took recreating a goofy old photo from back in high school. Maybe even before high school, I don't remember. But you can check that out. Again, I'll post it up in the up in the side here. And then, let's see, yesterday was Faith, and I took a photo of the tabernacle room in my church. And now for Faith, the biggest, to quote or to paraphrase Pope John Paul II, now Saint Pope John Paul II, the source and summit of the Christian life is found in the Eucharist. So what more fitting to post a picture of the tabernacle. I could go on and on about what happens during the Eucharistic rite, but I'm not a theologist. There are better people to explain it than I can, especially given my brain right now. I'm getting rambly. again, picture. And then finally today, and I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. We've got this kind of wire arm thingy for to hold my phone, but with the weight it just kind of droops a little bit, very gradually. Then today's prompt was shoes, which is very fitting because today is the feast of St. Nicholas, and part of European tradition on St. Nicholas Day or St. Nicholas Eve is to set your shoes either by the fireplace or by your door, and wait for St. Nicholas to leave a small gift. And this kind of dates back to, oh gosh, I don't remember the origins of the St. Nicholas Day traditions, but of course that's how the whole Santa Claus, the whole tradition of Santa Claus and Christmas came about. But originally, this I do know, originally a traditional gift to receive in your shoe is an orange or something smaller. And the orange in particular symbolized the gold coins that Saint Nicholas of Myra or Mira would drop down the chimneys of the families or the poor families, particularly those that had children. So that's the whole story of St. Nicholas. And it's funny because when I was looking at the hashtag for shoes or for the BH Advent 21, I saw a lot of people just posting pictures of their shoes. I was like, I know exactly what they're going for. Yes. Again, picture. But I found my cowboy boots, or one of my Western boots, and I just found a box of tea and some pretty yarn that was still in the hang and stuffed them in there and took a picture by the fireplace. Let's see. As far as just general life updates, nothing too much going on. Work is still busy as usual. Particularly this time of year, we get a lot of people looking to adopt pets for the holidays. If you do that, please bear in mind that, that not everybody wants a pet as a surprise. We have had a little bit of that going on. That also, this isn't just a Christmas gift. This is if you're talking about a dog or a cat, is going to be like a 20-year commitment. Dog, 15. A rabbit. Then again, rabbits are usually Easter. They can live 10, 12 years. They can live a long time. So just bear that in mind. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox now. Let's see, I'll show you the tree now that it's all decorated. So let me pause. And here it is. All decorated and beautiful. Here's my latest ornament and my favorite. I received this as a wedding present from one of my mom's stepsisters. And my grandma made this for her many, many, many years ago. So to be able to receive the angel is just such a blessing. I absolutely love it. I will always cherish it. But yeah, and the train and the tree skirt, those are from my parents. That's funny. He wrapped up the train and gave it to me as an early Christmas present. So that was very, very special, especially since this is one that he would put up every year. And the tree skirt was made by my mom, before I was even born. So that's saying something. A lot of family heirlooms. So I think that is everything for this evening. I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow. And in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful evening or day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Good boy. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you read the directions thoroughly, not just the stitch pattern. Spoiler alert, then again, this, I'm not sure how much of a spoiler this is going to be, considering this MKAL is 2 years old, but clue number 1, okay, provisional cast on, color, blah blah blah. Clue 2. Join the second color, knit to the last stitch. Blah blah blah. All I read was a stitch pattern. I did not read that I'm supposed to place the provisional cast on stitches onto the needles. So, yeah. Read the directions all the way through.